Now, what would you say are some good things that young men in the community, particularly the black community, right? Because we talk Crips and Bloods, right?
Right.
You know, that they could do, right? Just growing up, having some sort of role to play in the community.
Well, look, my vision is to really focus on financial literacy in our community.
Oh, that's key. That's
That's
key.
one of my biggest issues
Right.
because once we start educating our young adults on the importance of investment and what you do with your money
Right.
and running your own business and stocks and bonds
Right,
and
right.
stuff like that, really getting them grounded in it and starting them young,
Yeah.
right? Then they can pass that on to their parents. Even we
Exactly.
started, they can take it, they can show their parents some things
Right.
so that they can start bringing themselves out of poverty,
Exactly.
right? Lift themselves out of poverty. So
Right.
that's one of my major concerns with the
Right.
black community in particular
Yeah.
is how do we start teaching our youth and our the people in our community financial literacy.
Right. It's key,
know,
man. That's
most-
key.
most definitely. That's
and
how-
the
that's how we
interesting
move.
thing about the business is is that information is out there.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And we just got to create that framework. You know what I mean? That we can.
Right.
pass
People
on.
always ask me like, how are you doing what you doing and you was locked up for 26 years?
Right. Like, how dare you?
Yeah,
Like,
how are you able to? And I tell them, I said, look, I said, I understand that we have access to the internet, and I Google everything.
Right. Right. The information's there.
Yeah, it's there. Like
wanna
I
know.
Google everything.
Right.
So like a lot of stuff that I learned, and like I'm teaching people how to do stuff on phones and computers, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? I only been home 8 years, a little more than 8
Yeah.
years.
They supposed to be teaching me this
Right,
shit.
right. You know what I mean? And then I tell them like, people wondering like, how did you help over 450 homies get jobs? How did you bring the community together? How are you working to stop the violence? How are you doing all this? And we've been here and we ain't doing it.
Right.
Like, how are you able to come there? And I tell them, man, it's about, you got to have a vision. Like, you got to have a vision for what you want for yourself and your community.
Right.
Right? And one of the powerful things about a vision, the vision has the power to pull you, it's crazy, through the challenging times. The gravity of your vision, when you know you have a vision for what you want for your future, your family, your community, when you find yourself dealing with challenging times, the strength and the gravity of that vision pulls you through them.
Right.
Long as you stay focused on it.
Right.
And I learned that with during this time.
Yeah.